Pass ball is incomplete. There was a lot of contact. No penalty. Brings up third down. They come to the line. Way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Dropping back. It's back. Bringing pressure. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Interesting call here by the defense in their dime set with 6 defensive backs. Instead of manning up and applying pressure on the receivers, they sit back. Make it tougher on the quarterback. Make him have to read their zone coverage. He gets confused and allows the defensive line to get to the quarterback.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And they try the middle, but stuck for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Using his legs on the scramble. Breaking free at the 35. They make the stop, but it's a big play with 31.
Well, this is one of the dangers of playing man-to-man coverage against a quarterback like this. Yeah, they cover everybody down, but without a spy on this quarterback, good job of him recognizing this running lane, just taking off, and with everybody with their backs to the quarterback, he picks up big yards.
Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to the left. Incomplete. Tried to find the receiver there. Just missed him.
But that was a bit of a dangerous pass and off target, too. The mechanics were a bit shaky.
An important third down attempt for this offense. Inside the 30. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. And the Hoosiers will come to the line here looking to convert on fourth down. A pop pass on the jet sweep. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
I think that's really good recognition there by the quarterback and offensive coordinator, the defensive lineman, to go with the touch pass, and the execution is solid.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Just a great job here by this linebacker to be able to come up with that sack there on the blitz. A big play for his defense. And, man, Chris, you think about the linebacker play at the University of Miami over the years, it starts with Ray Lewis, and it could end with him, to be honest. But the list just keeps going. Michael Barrow, Jonathan Vilma, and Dan Morgan. You go on and on and on, and this guy right now is trying to live up to that standard.
Swarm with a pass rush, the sack.
Well, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this. I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Returner choosing to field this one. Excellent work by the coverage team. He's brought down after just a short return. And the Miami offense is back on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out, and they put something together with this drive. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here's the second down play. calling off play action. They trap him and sack him back at the 10.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. Grab behind the line. It's Fletcher. The defense stops him short of the marker in that screen. 4th down coming up. The Hurricanes will have to kick this away. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. We'll see what he can do with the return. And the return ends with the man stepping out of bounds.
Woo, he catches a break here. Always good to have friends looking out for you on the job. That was almost a major momentum shift, if not for the returner's teammate coming in to recover that fumble.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the 1st down marker is, picking up the 1st down.
The offense will set up on 1st and 10. The pocket breaking down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. QB keeper all the way. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
Chris, it's pretty surreal to get to the national championship in this day and age of college football when everybody wants to spread you out and throw the football. This offense has been pounding the rock all year long, and here, how about the 1st half? This back is having a big day.
Could not get there on the scramble, short of the marker, and now a 4th down decision coming up. It's a fake, looking for an open man. This one falls incomplete. The fake does not work. The gamble just doesn't work. The punter's pass, not close. The offense starts with a short field. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. Big man finally brought down by the cornerback. That was a tough assignment.
That's a good job here, staying ahead of the chains. Good pickup here on 1st down. The quarterback hits the safety valve that time. The big tight end. That'll bring up a 2nd and manageable here for this offense.
2nd down play coming up for this offense. And there's the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
The Hurricanes have 1st and 10 here. Looking downfield, it's Beck. This one falls incomplete, but it looked like the defense jumped off sides.
Offside, defense.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
Caught in the backfield. It's Fletcher. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
And they get some positive yards here. But just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, you kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Here comes a crucial 2nd down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag brings up 3rd down. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. Try to pick up the third down yardage on the ground. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. The field goal is good. And we're all tied up now.
Well, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive, but at least 3 points up on the board.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. The first play of the drive now from the 25. Play action here on first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup. To throw, it's Mendoza. Defense is coming after him. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain. First down and 10 now. And the quarterback dropping back. Pass rush closing in. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, man, I do not want to see the game film. This has been a tough game for the big boys. It appears almost like they've just been moonwalking the entire game, and they've been pushed all around. That's 6 sacks surrendered already in this game.
Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Pressure is coming. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. So after a competitive, fun first quarter here, all even. Let's check out some of the stats from that first period. After a promising start, we hope that both these teams will just continue with more of this action. And the Hoosiers will come to the line looking to convert on fourth down. Trying for a fourth down completion. Quarterback looking to scramble. Inside the 35. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Looking to pass. It's Mendoza. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle the pressure of this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of, Chris, get this, 7 sacks in this game so far.
They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down of 17. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the second quarter. He escapes the pocket. Escapes the pocket, but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
There's a nice play by this defense. After giving up a huge gain, they're able to turn things around, recalibrate, and get after that quarterback for that sack.
Oh, the ball's knocked loose. The defense scoops it up. They bring him down after a short return, but this defense comes up with the takeaway.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They're in the right place, just the right time.
The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Tough running there, but not quite enough for a first down.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Movement here from the tight end. Looking to throw. It's Beck. Receiver makes the grab.
Well, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver. Gets the separation. And at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
They'll try the ground game here. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running for this Miami Hurricane back. He's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down. After the incompletion, second and 10 from the 29. That's caught. It's Daniels. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. It's third down for the offense. And the back now goes in motion. Out of the gun now on third down. That's reeled in. It's Daniels. They get him down to the 41, but that's good enough for a first down.
Well, it's third down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another first down for this offense.
The Canes pick up enough yardage for a first down. Looks right for a quick completion. Breaks loose at the 40. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Good. Nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Stop right there at the line. No gain. Now this is the 8th play in this drive. Looking downfield, it's Beck. Slides a quick throw. The pickup is 6, makes it third down and 4. Out of the gun now on third down. He's running out of time here. They make the tackle, but that's enough to set him up first down at the 15. The Canes lining up here on first and 10.
Boy, this is so deflating for this defense on third and short. Good coverage downfield. They take away all the short routes, but the one guy that they don't account for is the quarterback and his legs. Picks up the first down by being athletic there and great awareness.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he goes nowhere. Stop pull behind the line of scrimmage.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Well, the power run is stuffed. Barely makes his way back to the line of scrimmage on that one. So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And he knocks it right through.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And it's field and returner trying to create good field position here. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. A fumble the last possession only led to a field goal. Can they shake off that mistake and get it going here? To throw, it's Mendoza. Looks to the left for a quick throw. Oh, he makes the catch. Moves the ball out across the 30. That's good for a first down.
That's another positive gain here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, man. You've got to take chances and mix up your coverages because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. There's the snap. He's looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, what a grab! They get him down, but not before he reaches the 39.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a first down.
No for the first, but still going. Trying to run it in. The defense stops and close to the goal line, but not in.
What a great play by the quarterback here. Everybody is blanketed in man coverage, so instead of forcing the ball, he just tucks it and takes off. Heads-up play to pick up a bunch of yards.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. Zero running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage. Okay, now it's second and goal from the 1. Play action fake, looking to throw. He'll be sacked back after 1, narrowly avoiding a safety.
Man, the defense comes up with a big play here, backed up close to their own goal line. But as an offensive coordinator, you're inside that 3-yard line at second and goal. If you're going to throw the ball, man, the ball has got it.
The ball is out right near the goal line. Defense makes the recovery a turnover.
I think that's on the quarterback and the offensive line. They were breathing down this quarterback's neck before he could. Recognized that they were there, and they were able to knock it loose.
ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Indiana Hoosiers, taking on a team from the ACC, the Miami Hurricanes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. So no return on this one. Ball just bounces into the end zone for a touchback. So the Indiana Hoosiers offense trots out there to open this game. And all eyes, Kirk, in this matchup of elite wide receivers. They got great skill. They got big personalities. You know they want to outdo each other in this showdown today.
Well, it's a showcase opportunity for both of these two wide receivers. A lot of eyes on them, not only in college football, but I don't know the last time, Chris, we were on the field pregame and saw so many NFL personnel evaluating these two to see who ends up stepping up and playing better.
Breaking free at the 35. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
Man, nothing is more aggravating for a defensive coordinator than this right here. You've got him. You've got a chance to make a play on him, take him out of his rhythm, but instead, this guy gets away from that pressure, tucks it, and picks up some big yards.
And it's incomplete, even in a first down throw. He was under some heavy pressure. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Great job here as a play caller. You come out in the opening drive, you want to establish a little bit of an aggressive nature, and you hit some big plays here downfield. Great way to start this game.
Off the play fake on first down. Trying to create here on the move. Oh, can you believe it? He dropped the ball. Don't see that often from this excellent receiver. He's going to bring up second down. The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. Moves out of the pocket. Deep throw, looking back to the right side. Oh, and it's dropped. A chance for a big play here in the early going, but some jitters on the part of that receiver. This was a promising drive, but back-to-back incompletions makes it 3rd and 10. Going to try to use his legs here. Trying to use his legs to make the first down. Couldn't get there, and now it's a 4th down call. And out comes the field goal unit. The attempt will be from 42 yards out. He missed it. Off target that time. And with that miss, the score will stay right where it is. The Hurricanes offense out there for their first possession. And Kirk, this is what we've been looking forward to. A matchup of two quarterbacks who are elite, very competitive, matched up against each other today. One of the better matchups we'll see all season.
Yeah, a game that we really pointed to all summer. Looking forward to this matchup. Knew these two quarterbacks would go head-to-head. Very important that they don't get caught up in the individual matchup. They just go out, work against these defenses that they're facing, and try to put up as many points as they can.
And he stopped after gaining 4 yards, so 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking to pass. It's Beck. Looks to his left and makes the completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. The important 3rd down play coming up. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Grab down the middle. It's Fletcher. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is for the first down.
Boy, the defense brought the blitz, but the quarterback not only recognizes it, but knows where to go with the football. Finds the back out of the backfield and picks up the first down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. So now it's third and short from the 43. Can they keep the drive going or perhaps face a tough fourth down decision? The receiver makes the catch. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down. Defense calls their third and final timeout of the half now. And the Canes pick up enough yardage to move the sticks. The shotgun run call. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Well, they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Scanning the field, it's back. Quick throw complete to the tight end. And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Took contact on the throw. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there. The Hurricanes will line up to kick it away. Punter comes out for the first time today, looking to pin him back. And he puts it out of bounds, so no return. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They need something out of this possession. The last time they settled for a field goal attempt, but then they missed it. And the junior quarterback inaccurate that time, threw it behind the receiver.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
And here comes a deep shot. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Finally stopped at the 4. Great catch and run.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw. Nice, accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Touchdown, Hoosiers. They draw first blood in this national title game.
Just when we thought this game might be slipping away, these guys come right back down the field with a quick strike and a touchdown, and it's back to being a close game.
It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. And he's brought down there. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. Oh, the kicking team makes the recovery. Well executed onside kick.
Well, that was a big risk, but they say fortune favors the brave, and that decision was really brave. Borderline crazy, but hey, you can't complain too much. It worked out this time.
They're going to scramble now. Picks up the first and still running. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, this is the risk of playing man-to-man coverage for the defense. You got to spy the quarterback to prevent him from picking up big yards like this. Good decision by the quarterback and a good job of using those legs.
One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with a first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Ball carrier tackled there.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
On the move now. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain.
Well, that's just being crafty right here by this quarterback. It's not there. You pick up what you can and stay ahead of the chains. And who knows, do this enough, we'll have to
swarm to the pass rush. A sack.
The offensive line lets the quarterback down there on third down. Doesn't give him enough time to be able to make the right read. And the result is a sack and now a big fourth down.
And that one's straight down the middle. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. Kickoff is fielded inside the 20. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. So Kirk, Indiana has the lead here. We've reached the end of one in this battle for the national championship. Before moving on, let's check out the stats so far. Well, they've flipped into the field. We're set for the second quarter. And the championship trophy is in the building. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Keeping it on the ground here. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Boy, just stoned at the line of scrimmage by this defensive front. They have been having their way at the line of scrimmage the entire first half of this national championship. And if these guys do not find a way to become more than one-dimensional, there's no way they're going to be able to dig themselves out of it.
And it's hauled in way downfield. The senior makes an excellent catch there and is brought down.
Well, nice throw and a great catch here by this Miami Hurricane wide receiver. And for our younger audience out there who might be watching this game, I got to tell you, you may not remember this, but Miami set the tone for wide receiver play for decades, and they're working their way to get back to that now.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Second down play coming up. Dropping back. It's back. Bringing pressure. Complete on the shovel pass. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver makes the catch. Defense wraps him up after the catch, but he's just short of a first down. The Hurricanes will send their punt team onto the field. They're going to kick it away for the second time. And the kick bounces and goes out of bounds down near the goal line. Outstanding work by the punter. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really wanted to. This one ends up a safety.
Hey, the defense deserves a lot of credit for forcing this safety, obviously. Let's not forget about the punter and the special teams who put this offense in a tough position in the first place. Without that key punt, they would have had a lot more room to work with.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. And looking to throw now on first down. Looks to the left. Pass caught. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. Now it's second down here. Near the sticks, it's Daniels. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what that's about.
Offside. Defense.
The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. Looking to throw. It's Beck. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. They finally come up with their first sack of the game. Do it by blitzing the DB.
Love to see the secondary get involved. I know it's a bit of a risk. You play some man coverage behind it, but you can see how dangerous it can be when you decide to bring these defensive backs because of their speed and how quickly they can get to the quarterback.
Touchdown, Miami. This quarterback on fire today.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the PAT is good. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. On first down, it's play action. Catch is made down the middle. Tackle made after a big gain.
Chris, this guy has a big-time arm. He just zipped the ball in there. You know, you can sometimes show your arm strength in other ways than just bombing it deep.
Takes the handoff, looking to throw. It's a dart right down the middle. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, this time he misses his intended target. This receiver has been a key today. They want to try to just keep feeding him.
Second down after that previous play. Dropping back. It's Mendoza. Looking to scramble. Makes the first on his own, looking for more now. Tackle made, but not before he reaches the 44.
With the defense and man coverage, nobody there to account for the quarterback. A clear path opens up, a lot of space out in front. The quarterback made the defense pay big time.
The Hoosiers come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Using his legs here. Breaks free. And the junior quarterback shows his toughness, keeps this drive moving.
This is why I love the quarterbacks that can make things happen. Here you have an opportunity to try to create. Nothing's there. Play breaks down. Instead of just throwing it away, he sits back, sees nothing downfield, decides to be able to pick up the first down by himself. Impressive run to pick up the first, keep this drive moving.
So second down after the incompletion. He lets it go on the move, looking deep. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete. The offense was moving well, but two incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. The pocket breaking down. Finding space at the 20. They get him on the ground finally, but it'll be first down from the 14. And the Hoosiers are in the red zone. Play action here on first down. He escapes the pocket. Clean toward the end zone. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Indiana.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just leading the defense.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He's looking to throw. And he's going to be swatted down there at the line. Great defensive play in a big moment.
That keeps the score. Indiana 15, Miami 9.
I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Scanning the field. It's Beck. He cannot escape. It's a sack. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. Second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. Sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. You've got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
The Canes bring their punt team onto the field. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The drive will begin backed up at their own 6-yard line. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's got a man down the middle. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. A play action, looking to throw. Looks like he's going to run it. On the move, trying to scramble for the first down. Comes up short.
Chris, I love the patience here by the quarterback. He's waiting for something to happen downfield, but it's not there. Then you see the athletic ability to be able to pick up some good yards.
And the defense able to bring him down, and that should just about do it for this first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the battle for the most coveted trophy in all of college football has been fierce. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk. Fellas, hard to believe we're only one half away from crowning a national champion.
All right, thank you for the update, Kevin. Appreciate it. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And he safely makes the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the third quarter, try to make up this deficit. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Tried to squeeze one in there, but it's incomplete.
Man. I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this. Before the next time they go through the air.
And the quarterback with the shovel pass underneath. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference.
And there's... And who shows off his hands.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Dropping back. It's Beck. Defense is coming after him. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
I like how this defense is bringing pressure from all over the field, and that's the key in putting together a good defensive strategy. On this play, it came from the outside linebacker, and he gets to the quarterback.
The Canes will have to punt this one away. This will bounce and head out of bounds inside the 10. That's a great punt. The offense will be pinned back. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Off the play fake on first down. What a catch! Tackle right at the 30, good enough to move the sticks.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
escapes the pocket. He's found some room at the 45. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
The pass rush closing in. Getting set. Here's second down. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. The pass rush gets home.
I thought the strong safety did a really good job of disguising the blitz, waiting to the last possible moment, and then at the snap of the ball, catching the offensive line off guard. Nobody saw him. He gets home free and comes up with a sack.
So check it out. Here comes the field goal team. They are a long way out, putting a lot of trust in the kicker here. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Lead remains 6 after the miss.
Yeah, it's a missed opportunity for some points here. The way they were moving the football, I thought maybe a touchdown, at the very least 3 points, but instead he shanks it.
Offense is back on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And the wideout goes in motion. To the air. It's back. And it's incomplete that time. Just out of reach of the receiver.
Man, I love the pressure by this pass rush. I know they didn't get to the quarterback, but they definitely affected the throw.
The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 46. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting earholed. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
And the returner is brought down. And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. The last drive was a little demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5.
This defense recognized that this offense wanted to throw the football. They pinned their ears back, got into attack mode, and came up with a nice sack.
He's wide open. Look out. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big gain.
What a gain here. Big play for this offense. The quarterback and receiver just seem to be in sync. Tough on that corner to try to make a play on that ball.
Moves out of the pocket. It's a deep shot to the right. Oh, and it's incomplete. What an opportunity for a desperately needed takeaway. Couldn't quite come up with it. Important 2nd down play coming up. Play action fake, looking to throw. It's another deep shot. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Boy, they are not letting up from targeting this stud receiver. He has absolutely got to be driving this defense mad.
Swarmed by the pass rush. The sack.
If I'm on this offensive line, I would not want to look at the game film ever.
He fakes it. Now looks to throw. Turns it loose downfield. It falls incomplete, and the attempted fake fails. And the gamble doesn't work. Maybe they should have gone for it or 4th down, let the quarterback throw. The offense starts with excellent field position. Back to pass. It's Beck. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and long. And he drops back in the gun. Catch is made. Room to run here. And he takes it all the way. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Canes.
Chris, the timing between the quarterback and the receiver here is exceptional. Great route here to sell that post to the inside and then break it off to the corner. And the quarterback anticipates it well, puts it on the money for that touchdown.
Here's the point after attempt. Extra point puts him in front by 1. He got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Returner looking to create better field position. Comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st down, it's play action. On the move now. He lets it go on the move. That one is incomplete. Took a downfield shot on 1st down, but missed it.
Chris, it's an incompletion here, but at some point, this defense has got to be aware that this offense is doing everything they can to get this receiver the football. He's got over 150 yards receiving. You've got to double team this guy or they're going to keep finding ways to get him the ball.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Zips it down the middle. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down.
All of this pressure and sacks are starting to impact this quarterback. You can sense that internal timer is sped up a bit more than usual.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Pressure is coming. Looking to scramble. He'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Intercepted in the end zone.
I'm going to give the defensive coordinator a tip of the cap here. They went with dime coverage with 6 defensive backs, which gives them a lot more speed on the field. And with those defensive backs, they're able to play better in space. They recognize the ball, step in front of it for a nice interception.
Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. To throw, it's Beck. Looks left and finds his target there. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go.
He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Well, that's another big sack for this defense. They've come up with so many sacks. It's a great way to get back into this football game. Now, give the quarterback credit. He's played tough through that so far, but one mistake could potentially be a game-changing play.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a 4th down.
And I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now a big decision coming up here on 4th.
And the Canes will line up to boot it away. And this drive moves backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He escapes the pocket. Breaks into open space. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. For the final period, let's check out the game stats. Pretty good chance it's going to come down to the final possession. Which guy can step up and make plays as we head to the fourth quarter. First play of the quarter, the offense has a first down. Back to throw, it's Mendoza. Quarterback on the move, trying to make something happen.
Boy, the defense trying to get after this quarterback. I love the concept. I love the idea. Here, they don't give up the big play. They prevent him from getting out and picking up huge yards.
Play action here on first down. On the run, going to heave it downfield. Over the middle and incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really did give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Moves out of the pocket. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. Oh, and he dropped it. You do not see that very often from this guy. It's going to bring up third down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Lets it go quickly. It's nearly picked off. He couldn't hold on to it. Don't expect that from such a reliable defender. Brings up fourth down, though. So now we're going to have a crucial field goal attempt coming up. Oh, and he's off target. It's no good. After the miss, still losing by that single point. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Handoff from the shotgun. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Here's the second down play. From the shotgun, drops back. Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This is why this guy's considered one of the top defensive ends in the entire country. He came in off the edge so quickly there. Look out, because that's exactly what was being shouted by the offensive lineman to his quarterback, because he had no chance to block him.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Tight coverage, deflected and incomplete. Brings up fourth down. The Hurricanes will line up to punt it away. And this will be fair caught at the 35-yard line. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Breaks loose at the 45. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
Boy, how many times do we see this late in a fourth quarter? You know the pass rush is going to be there. They're getting after him. They're getting upfield. They get a great push. But what do they create? Space in lanes. And he takes off and picks up a first down.
Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. So second down and 10 now from the 43 after the incompletion. Takes the handoff here, looking to throw it. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Hoosiers will have first and 10 here. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Touchdown, Hoosiers! And they take the lead here in the fourth quarter.
I think the quarterback does a great job of looking through all of his progressions. Nobody's there. He finds the back out of the backfield. Nobody picks him up. He's able to catch the ball and then find his way into the end zone.
Running out of time in the pocket. And he can't get rid of it and goes down, so a sack. Unsuccessful two-point try. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team does their job and secures the recovery.
Hey, it's the fourth quarter here. They're trying to get that football back. I don't blame them. Unfortunately, they couldn't come up with it.
Back to throw. It's back. And it's caught. They bring him down, but not before he gets inside the 30-yard line.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, when we did our prep to get ready for the national championship, we all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day. But I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
Off the play fake on first down. Good as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. So 2nd and 10 after the previous play.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
So now it's 3rd and short from the 21 as this defense tries to make a stand and force a field goal attempt or a 4th down stop. Play fake, looking to throw. And the pass is way off the mark. Not sure who he meant to throw that ball to. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. So here we go. Down 1 score. They're going to go for it on 4th down. The back's got it. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. Offside. Defense. The defensive penalty is declined. Very happy to take the result of that play. So 1st and 10, that's a costly mistake for the defense on 4th down. The defense takes their 3rd and final timeout to make some adjustments at the sideline. 1st down and 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. That's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Delayed handoff. And he runs out of bounds there to avoid the contact and take the loss. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can his quarterback step up to become a hero? Cannot get the throw. He's taken down. What a huge play at this stage of the game. So 5-point game. They need a touchdown. They'll keep the offense on the field. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Caught by the receiver. No, he didn't make it. They stopped him short on him. That could be the play of the game, and that could do it. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. A national championship right in front of them. The offense can keep the football away here. Looking to scramble. Can't get it away. The defense has got him. What a huge stop at this stage of the game. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Play fake, looking to throw. Quick throw over the middle. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
national championship is so close if the offense can keep the football and just bleed out the clock.
Well, heck, if they hadn't dug themselves such a big hole, what a positive play here, using that jet motion and that touch pass to pick up some huge yard.
It's a fake. Look at the throw. And it's incomplete on the fake. He was wide open, but the punter missed him. Gamble does not work at all. The punter showing why he's not the quarterback. And it comes down to this in the national championship. Close game, final minutes. Can this quarterback step up and make a winning play? And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now. Here we go. Final minutes of this national championship game. Can this quarterback step up and become a hero? He escapes the pocket. He'll be taken down. The defense rises up with a sack in a crucial moment.
Well, the quarterback makes a mistake here. That's football 101. Once you get outside of the pocket, you've got to get rid of the football in this situation and not take the sack, especially in the fourth quarter.
Look at this, the field goal units coming on the field. A lot of faith in this kicker. This would have to be a record-breaking field goal if he makes it. Oh, he missed it. Off target that time. After the miss, still losing by 5.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. What a poor kicker.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from their 47. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks an open space. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that throw.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
A national championship right in front of them if the offense can keep the football away here. To the air, it's Mendoza. Fires it to the wideout. He's got his man wide open. And he breaks loose down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Indiana. Way too much speed on that play. That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. With the last team standing on the top of the mountain for national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
And that is going to do it. We enjoyed being here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. And this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Hello, I'm Desmond Howard, and welcome to College Football.
Welcome to Bloomington, Indiana, and Memorial Stadium, home field of the Indiana Hoosiers. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Missouri Tigers, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Indiana Hoosiers. For EA Sports College Football, Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get right to the action. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. How about that for a start? You roll the dice on the opening kickoff and steal a possession. It's a confident move. On first down, it's play action. He bought some time, now lets it go. But they can't make the connection. Ball's incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and a receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time.
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Fires it to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Moves out of the pocket. He's going to take off. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself. And the Hoosiers are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. He's got it near the end zone. And he scores! Touchdown, Hoosiers!
Well, it's a great way to start this game for this offense. Everything seems to be clicking. Quarterback's making great decisions. Here he makes a perfect throw to the receiver for a nice touchdown to get this game started right.
PAT is good, so it's 7-0. believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. On the hands team all over that to make the recovery.
Chris, I just don't understand the logic here to go for this onside kick so early in the game, but I guess you can appreciate the boldness.
The offensive coordinator's got to love this starting field position. To bootleg here. He makes the grab. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, we're just getting started here, and already you can feel a rhythm between a quarterback and a receiver. Nice job again getting back in the pocket, making a nice, accurate throw to one of his top targets.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. He's going to hand this off. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. The quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? The defense makes the stop at the 3.
Chris, we're still early in this game, and you can already sense the chemistry between this quarterback and the wide receiver. These two just make it look so easy.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And it's caught. Touchdown, Missouri.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And now before the kickoff, a timeout has been taken by the receiving team. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Number 19, set to kick off.
He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Coverage team flying down there. Good job. They limit the return. Not much there. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Play action here on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. An effective play. Good for a first down at the 35.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Off the play fake. They're going to pass it. On the move now. He's going to take off here. Puts into space at the 50. He's in the clear. Inside the 10. All the way to the end zone. They couldn't catch him. Touchdown, Indiana.
Well, that's one way to make an impact play out of really nothing. What an incredible sprint by this quarterback. He had his track shoes on in that play.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded up near the 25. Brought down at the 29. That's where they'll start the drive. First play of the drive now coming up from the 29. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They tackle him, but not before he makes the 45. A solid gain. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. One play moves the ball to the 45. It'll be first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Makes the catch downfield. They finally get him down, but it's a chunk play through the air. Defense takes their third and final timeout of the half to talk strategy.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Now, the defense appeared to jump before the snap, and the flag comes out. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. So 1st down and 5 after the penalty. Oh, and a flag before the snap. Looked like the defense jumped into the neutral zone there. So early contact with the defense. That'll push the ball up.